I do not give a fuck about polar bears. Sorry, polar bears. I don't give a fuck about you. Sorry you evolved the camouflage against something that melts. Try the sky or water next time.
What were you trying to do there?
A little Mandalay Bay pun.
At least you gave it a shot.
But you're saying like she's a bae? We're going to start the show with one of our regulars, everybody. This guy blatantly lived in a van and barely had any money. He never hooked up with girls when we first met him. 2.5 years later, he's an international superstar, wears a Rolex, drives fast cars, has a hot white girlfriend. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys know the words? Sing it. Hans Kim, everybody. This is Hans Kim. This is Hans Kim. This is Hans Kim.
What's up? I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the space between my eyebrows and my eyes is very large. You know, right here, and my eyes start right there. I'm one of the few people that can express anger and surprise with aviator sunglasses on. It almost got me a role on Top Gun 2. No, goose. Damn Russians. Thank you. I think that the penis is the superior peeing mechanism. The only side effects are rape and murder. But other than that, the penis is superior. I do not give a fuck about polar bears. Sorry, polar bears. I don't give a fuck about you. Sorry you evolved the camouflage against something that melts. Try the sky or water next time. Some helpful tips for the polar bears. All right, thank you.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus. Hans.
Fuck you guys.
Oh, shit, he's mad, folks. We got a mad Hans Kim here, doing jokes for the polar bears to the polar bears. That's a first. You have a lot of polar bears in your fan base, Hans?
A lot of white gay men, so...
Okay, so let's go back to this penis peeing mechanism thing, because that's where I got confused. I don't know about anybody else. Let's go back. What are you saying? Penis is a perfect mechanism for peeing?
Yes.
But it's bad for rape and for murder?
It's bad because the side effects include rape and murder.
Getting raped and being murdered?
No, it causes rape and murder.
But why would a penis cause murder?
Because it has testosterone and evil juices.
You think that's where the testosterone goes? You think it goes to your penis from your brain and puts off chemicals in your penis?
I'm sure it couldn't help. I mean, if you have murderous thoughts, try chopping your dick off.
I think chopping your dick off might cause more murderous thoughts. I think it's the balls, the testicles, which would be the main... I think cutting off your penis would force you to not be able to come, so then your balls would have even more. Does this make sense at all?
Yeah.
Is there a trans person here who could help with this?
I believe Hans thinks cum comes from your penis, everybody. This is what we're finding out right now.
Well, the penis causes murder, you know, like lots of men, you know, get rageful because they have a penis and they want to stick it in things. So if you don't have a penis, then you don't want to murder as much.
How many murders have you done?
17.
Wow. All on stage.
Hell yeah, just not in front of this audience.
Interesting. Has your penis ever led you to want to actually kill somebody?
Yeah, it has.
Yeah.
I don't know how much I should reveal. But yes, I have had murderous thoughts, you know,
Wow.
haven't we all?
Wow. I don't know how much I should reveal is one of the scariest things I've ever heard you say. Every week for 2.5 years we've been doing this, and that's pretty frightening. What can you... why don't we just reveal everything, and then we'll edit out if you've actually murdered somebody. Hans is extremely honest, for those of you that don't follow the show closely. He cannot lie. He's like George... Who was it that didn't lie?
George Washington.
Johnny Appleseed.
Oh, the stripper thinks it was Abe Lincoln.
Yeah.
It was Abe Lincoln. Oh my goodness, you are. But the Red Rose girls would never get that right. That's a true yellow rose. Abe Lincoln. Oh, yeah. Tip of the bucket hat to us. Absolutely. Hell yeah.
Our
You want
schools
to
have
Noah,
failed us.
go with the boa. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
So when I was in high school, my dad wouldn't let me watch TV on the weekdays, and I punched a hole in the wall, and I burned up a bunch of papers in the toilet, in the bathroom, in the sink. So that was my, and then I cut my hand also. I cut little cuts in my hand.
You were a little cutter?
Yeah, I was just trying it out.
Did you end up getting attention from your parents from the cutting?
Yeah, it was just, they were kind of like pitying me. They thought I was pathetic. Like,
Right. Yeah. Louis?
Cutting yourself isn't a sign that you're a murderer. It's a sign that you might shop at Hot Topic or something like that. But that doesn't make you a murderer.
thank God. It just means I'm a pussy.
I was implying that, but you said it. Yes.
So the hole in the wall. How did you punch a hole in the wall? Oh yes, very Asian. Very Asian on the punch. And the papers in the sink. What made you do that?
I think I just wanted to watch something burn. I think I was actually trying to like forge my parents' signature on our band's timesheet for saying I practiced the trumpet, and I was trying to forge their signature, and I messed up, so I burned up a bunch of them. But it was pretty thrilling for me.
Wow. What was the worst punishment you ever got from your parents? You seem like a very rebellious Korean boy.
The TV thing was pretty harsh, in my opinion. No TV on the weekdays. Another thing that they did to me was, when I was a little boy, my dad brought me upstairs, and he hit my calf with like a stick.
He had a special stick?
Yeah.
Was it
And
from outside or was it something else?
It was like from a TV antenna or something, and he was like, "See, I need to hit you. This is for your own good. Here, I'll hit myself." And he hit himself, and then he's like, "Okay, now I get to hit you." And I was like, "This is so weird. This is like even worse than if you just beat me."
Yeah, Louis.
It sounds vaguely sexual, I would say. It sounds kind of hot.
Yeah.
You have a ball gag in during this?
I don't want to hear you cry. Put the ball gag in your mouth. I hit me and then I hit you. You've been a bad boy.
You're so much more masculine when you're Korean. It's really impressive.
It really is. I have a fully grown Korean man deep inside me. Not the first time. Anyway. All right, Hans. Well, you got tonight's show started. You fucking did it again. Anything else you want to say? You seem like you have fucking something on your mind. Seems like you have unfinished business up here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You guys must not think about polar bears as much as I do. But yes, I'll come back, and I got some new bits that I'm trying to work on.
I love it, Hans. Everything's good. Just 'cause, I mean, you have one of the hardest jobs in fucking stand-up. William has a bunch of amazing trademark things he can do. Cam is still in his first 6 months of doing it. He's burning through material, writing new material, and this and that. You've been doing this for 2.5 years. It's not easy to do what you do. Don't take it hard on yourself, but you did kind of bomb tonight. But don't take it that hard on yourself. It's the craziest thing in fucking comedy history to have to do a new minute every week with millions of people watching. Literally, people don't make it a minute into most of the specials that go out nowadays, like on fucking Netflix and shit. Wow, both of the band members just said it's true at the same time, just to let you know how spot on I am. How spot on I am. Fuck yeah. But yeah, it's crazy what you do. Louis?
Yeah, don't be so hard on yourself. Just go back home and get back to cutting yourself.
Yeah, you did pretty good. My only, all that I ask you is 10 Hail Marys and 5 self-whips with an antenna. There he goes, Hans Kim, ladies and gentlemen. Did I pull up?
What's up? If you couldn't tell, I'm single again. I'm back to liking Instagram posts. I learned through Instagram stories that I'll stare at anything for 15 seconds as long as a hot girl told me to. I was in Las Vegas. I was hanging out with an Instagram thought, like I do from the requests. And she took forever to get ready. I was like, just because we're in the Mandalay Bay doesn't mean you have to be a Mandalay Bay. Oh, shit. Okay. I'm an arena comic. Please relax. You know what really makes me sick is all these old unfuckable losers making laws about how young, sexy people like myself can fuck. Okay? I can't wait to be that old again, or old for the first time. So I can make it illegal to have sex better than me, you know. Missionary only, and don't use your hips. That's illegal. All right, that's my time. Thank you.
Hans Kim has arrived. What a way to get the show started. Some real good energy there at the top, and then a good finish there at the end. But I mean, I think we all remember that Mandalay Bay part, really, more than anything. It really stood out there. What were you trying to do there?
A little Mandalay Bay pun.
At least you gave it a shot.
But you're saying like she's a bay? Like a bay?
Yeah.
Mandalay?
Like
Bay?
a bay that delays men, like a Mandalay Bay.
Mandalay Bay.
Listen, we all got it at the same time there. That's how you should do it. Just start the joke over. Do it like that.
Hey,
Like a Mandalay Bay. Come on, let's hear it. Let's see if it works this time.
I was hanging out. She took forever to get ready. I was like, just going to the Mandalay Bay doesn't mean you have to be a Mandalay Bay.
Wow, look at that. Where's the fireworks? Give me some fireworks there. I need fireworks so badly. You can't find them?
No.
All right.
Because I think they're only clapping because if
Yeah.
they heard that at a real show, no one would fucking be happy.
No
about that.
shit, Red Man. Welcome to another episode.
I was trying to play the cricket song. You messed me
Very
up.
good. Okay.
Those are the best jokes when you get to explain them and then repeat them.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He's the absolute best over here, dressed like an Asian John Wick tonight. I love it.
Wait, do you normally dress like this?
No, this is my second time.
Second time, you just went, and this is just a new thing. You're like, I'm going to wear a fucking dope suit.
Yeah.
Or is it the same suit that Joe Rogan bought you?
Yes.
Yeah. He literally wore it Friday night, Saturday night. Did you wear it last night?
No.
No, you took a night off.
Yeah, I took a night off.
And Tony, I heard some
honest.
rumors that he acted up a little this weekend.
He had his ego has arrived, everyone. The young boy, he's done a few arenas now, and he's getting a little bit chippy choppy or something like that. Showing up late to the car. He forgot his suit at one point, so he had to run back. Literally, he's holding up an entire 2 SUVs of a high level. I mean, we have a police motorcade and everything, and everybody's like, we're just waiting for Hans.
That's so weird that an Asian guy is horrible with laundry.
That is wild.
Too soon. Sorry.
I liked it.
His cleaning is drier than his jokes. I love it, Hans. Very, very good.
Wait, are we
You
not allowed to be racist against Asians in this crowd?
No, you are.
Come on,
definitely.
Austin,
Look,
don't
the
be
Mexicans
fucking-
love it. Absolutely. Here, watch. I got one. Not only is he dressed like a reservoir dog, he'd also eat one. Thank you.
Starring
Yeah.
in the new movie Men in Black.
Galaxy Defender. I love it, Hans Kim. So you were in Vegas all weekend. It was the weekend of your life, right?
Yes.
Best weekend you've ever had in your life.
Uh-huh.
Right. And we're walking around in a $3,000 suit that you cannot take off. What else? What are some other highlights of the weekend?
I bought my black roommate watermelons, and she refused them
Whoa. Wait.
Why'd you
what-
say it like that?
because I forgot. It was an accident. I was like, she likes fruit. She was like, get me fruit. So I was like, who doesn't love watermelon? And then it turned into
You
this whole
plural.
thing.
You said watermelons the first time you said it.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I don't think anybody has ever had multiple watermelons at the same time. How many watermelons did you give your roommate?
It was all chopped up, so they were
Oh.
individual.
Did you do it with your hands?
Level 2. He did it with his bare hands. Stupid. I have to do that joke every 3 weeks. Just it's automatic. So I love it. Watermelon. How much watermelon did you give your black roommate? Did you give her any other fruit at all whatsoever?
No, it was just an HEB carton of watermelon.
Wow. Did she return the favor by giving you a box of rice, perhaps, or something like that? Like some type of stereotype right back at you?
She just refused it and, didn't buy
Speaking
anything.
of stereotypes, we eat continuously, believe it or not, on these trips with Joe Rogan, who brings basically bags of meat along with him everywhere he goes. We eat
His name is Brian
continuously.
Redband.
Yeah, the old meat bag Red Band over here.
Christ.
Bag of meat Redband.
I love it. And Hans, before we went to lunch one of the days, walked across the street in Las Vegas, about 110 degrees. This is the early afternoon. You remember what I'm getting at here?
Uh-huh.
And he was wearing, what were you wearing?
This.
This suit. 110 degrees, Las Vegas, Nevada. He has to walk all the way across an actual street, which if you know Vegas, you know that's pretty weird to like be out during the day just crossing the street. And where were you going in that suit at about 12:30 on Saturday afternoon?
The local Panda Express.
It's not me, it's him. That's racist against you, dude.
I know. Look at my ego going to Panda Express.
Yeah, absolutely. Writing Mandalay Bay jokes. I love it. How does
Very charming, Tony.
He is, right?
He's got a great set of teeth. Like it looks like Matt Dillon's teeth from Something About Mary. He's got really big teeth and a big smile, even though his parents are probably so disappointed in him for not being a doctor. You know, looks really happy.
They're happy that I was racist to my black roommate, so that's pretty Asian.
Hans was misbehaving all weekend. I had to stop him from he was shadow boxing during the UFC fights. He got a little too excited and started shadow boxing in the corner. It was very, very awkward. Yeah, it was super weird. It was like I caught him. He was all by himself. Like,
Did you film
and
it?
I'm like, no, I didn't film it. I literally go, Hans, what the fuck are you doing? And he's like, I'm shadow boxing. I'm excited. I'm like, stop immediately.
It was actually shadow karate.
Oh, okay. All right. There was a little delay. There was a man delay there on that laugh, so it wasn't funny. Hans, you are a legend. It is absolutely incredible to get to watch you live your dreams here. I remember the last time that Lewis was on the show was 1 year and 1 month ago. It was our return episode of the little couple-week delay we went on in May of last year, and you came back singing the national anthem to start the episode.
Yeah.
And 1 week later, I made you a full-time regular, and here we are a year later, and you have arenas, theaters, and everything under your belt. You've taken the ball, and you ran with it, and he still is in a $3,000 suit. Ladies and gentlemen, the man has the same tailor as Conor McGregor now. That is Hans Kim.
Thank you.
To a brand new 60 seconds from the great Hans Kim.
Hello. A lot of woke people nowadays are saying that you can't be racist to white people. What, so I'm supposed to be nice to them? If I can't be racist to white people, then why do their thin little lips start quivering? And I can see their buttholes pucker up because they have no butt cheeks. Feel bad for white people. Maybe if they didn't kill all the Native Americans, they wouldn't have to take hip-hop dance classes to feel better about themselves. I love watching Fox News because it makes me look at Mexicans differently. Now when I see a Mexican, I just want to document them. That's my problem with Mexicans, not enough paperwork involved. Sometimes I'll just hand them a receipt. But yes, a lot of crazy things happening. I think it's fucked up that gay marriage is legal in Texas, but weed isn't. Sometimes I'll be like, man, I really wish I could smoke a joint, but I guess I'll suck a dick instead. Thank you.
There you go, Hans Kim with a little mind eraser of a closer there at the end. One good closer makes us forget that the 55 seconds before that wasn't that strong.
Well, not
It
anymore.
was like observational comedy without any good observations.
the
White
most
people
important.
don't have an ass.
Yeah, a little bit.
And do all white people have thin lips, Hans?
They quiver.
Not you, Tony.
That's right. Not me, Tony. Do Asian people have thicker lips than white people? Is that a thing?
I hope so. It's very sad how thin your lips are. No, I don't
was
really
that a
notice
word?
lips that much, huh?
I didn't understand the answer.
Me neither.
I would like to buy a vowel.
Yeah, I think white people are great. I was just poking fun, I make fun of everyone.
Yeah, but you're making shit up. You're really funny. I'm a fan
Thank
of yours.
you.
I've watched
Thank
you on
you,
the show,
Howie.
and I love the closing joke. It's
Right.
just that
As you
as
didn't
a
like
comedian
the-
who's been in it, if you're going to do observational comedy, you can't just make shit up.
Well, don't you think
can't-
it's a stereotype that white people have thin lips?
I don't think.
Never heard that.
I mean, if we're comparing
Like
it, to,
Lisa Renna once said to me, she said, Howie, if you're going to make jokes, no, I made a reference, and I got as much laughter as you did. So maybe it's not your fault. Maybe it's the room.
I often blame the room.
This time it's not so much the room.
So thin lips, Mexicans documented. You give them would you say a receipt?
Yeah, I just want to give them paperwork.
Because it's a document.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the last one, remember the last one?
Yeah. That was good.
That one, everyone loved that one.
They really did. Let's
We all-
focus on that.
You should have opened with that and closed with it. Look at it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just one joke all the way through. People can't get enough of sucking dicks. Quit while you're ahead. No pun intended.
It is true. Stop doing that, Michael. So, enough with the set, Hans. Tell us about what's going on in your real life. That's always the most interesting thing about you. Let's find out what's going on this week.
I've been having a great real life. I've been to Appleton, Wisconsin recently, which doesn't sound as cool.
Oh, a lot of thin lips up there. A lot of the thin-lipped people, if you know what I mean. A lot of the people with those barely can see 'em lips. The whites.
Were you at a cheese festival?
I was actually pursuing my career. That's kind of where my career is at right now, is Appleton. But yes,
Comedy.
yes, comedic.
Appleton, you did comedy.
Yeah, Skyline Comedy Club.
Was it in a tower? Was it in a...
It was pretty high up, like third floor.
Or the skyline. The skyline of Wisconsin.
Yeah, the skyline of
Yes.
Wisconsin, not
Yes.
that high.
How'd it go?
It went fantastically.
Do any of this material there?
I tried to avoid any of the material I did here tonight, but I did a lot of old stuff, which, talking about Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky.
Ooh, topical. Very good. No better time than 2023.
But I went up there, I'd be like, is there any black people in the audience? And sometimes there'd be no black people there. And I'd be like, good, a perfect audience.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
But if there was a black audience, I'd be like, oh, Wisconsin is so gerrymandered, that table just became a congressional district.
Okay, so it's probably better if there were no black people. 'Cause one of them is a really good joke, and the other one is about gerrymandering, everybody. I know I love a good gerrymandering joke every once in a while.
You know, those thin lips, they love gerrymandering.
Yes, indeed. The old thin-lipped whites. I love it. Okay, how's your relationship going this week?
My girlfriend's great. We recently started doing acro yoga. It's very stressful.
What is that?
It's like where I balance her on my foot and try not to get my toes in her pussy.
Wouldn't that be called pussyfooting? Don't pussyfoot around me.
That
I
is
try not to pussyfoot around my girlfriend.
Did you have a toe in the pussy yet? That's interesting that was the first thing that you referenced. Was there a toe in the pussy, and did you do it on purpose?
Yes.
Whoa.
And
What's the difference between athlete's foot and chlamydia?
It's the same thing. I got chlamydia on my foot, right? But yes, it's great.
The way he could just take a concept and run with it. It's amazing. I got chlamydia on my foot. just stops. You just stop.
Sorry about that.
Don't apologize for me.
Yeah, no apologies, Hans. Anything else we should know about?
I know about your family. I've watched you before. Doesn't your father lives overseas? Right?
Yes, he's Korean and overseas.
He's in Korea.
Yes.
Yes. But is that tough? Do you talk to him?
I haven't in about 6 months.
Why?
It's just a little awkward.
So do you want to call? Can we call him now?
Yeah, can we call Mr. Kim?
Sure.
Can we do this? Oh, yeah. Oh, I love this idea, Howie. Thank you.
Where is it? What time is it? Where he is?
It's probably around 6 a.m. or
Oh, that's
4
good.
a.m.
So
Perfect.
good morning. We'll say good
We'll leave him
morning.
a voicemail.
He speaks English, right?
Yes, a
Okay.
little bit.
All right.
This is
6
Hans'
months.
dad. This is Hans' dad. This is Hans' dad. This is Hans' dad. This is Hans' dad.
Would this be considered outsourcing comedy?
I think so.
I don't know.
Is it ringing? Do you have it on speakerphone?
Yeah.
Put on speaker.
This is a Korean ring.
Are you serious? No way.
What
Are
you
you
just
serious?
said, or is there a sound?
Turn it up.
This is a cacao talk.
Hold on. Everybody stop.
Are you on speaker?
Yes. Hey, hi, Dad. 여보세요? Yeah, this is Hans, your son. We're on a show on
He sounds
YouTube
thrilled.
right now. They wanted to talk to you because I said I didn't talk to you in a long time, so I'm calling you live on the air right now.
Hello, Mr. Kim. It's Tony of Kill Tony. And
What? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Do you think? Hi. Do you think white people have thin lips? Just want to see if it's a family thing.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Oh. White people. Do you know what do you have white people? Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
This is amazing. Mr. Kim, it's Tony. Have you ever watched Hans do comedy before?
Sorry, I cannot hear you.
Is this really what your dad sounds like?
What does this guy do for a living? What does he do?
Mathematician.
He's a mathematician.
Here, give me the phone. Give me the phone. What was that? Say that again?
I'm a mathematician.
Yes. Very good. And you know Hans is a comedian, right?
Yes, I know.
Have you ever watched him on the hit show Kill Tony before?
No, I don't.
That
I
is
haven't.
interesting. You know your son is wildly successful, correct?
Yes, I heard that.
Yes. Are you proud of him?
Of course, I'm proud of him.
Wow. The crowd goes wild. That was the correct answer, Mr. Kim. Can I call you Mr.
Yes.
Can I call you Mr. Kim?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you know any of his jokes? Do you know his jokes?
Yeah, I heard some of them.
I want him to tell you just the closing joke from tonight. Tell your father that joke.
Do the joke. Hans is going to do a joke, and we want to see.
This went over well. You should be very proud. This is your son now telling you the closing joke from tonight.
And feel free to laugh right into the phone if you think it's funny, and don't laugh if you think it's not funny.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So, in Texas, it's weird. It's horrible that gay marriage is legal, but weed is not. Sometimes I'll be like, I wish I could smoke a joint of marijuana right now, but I guess I'll just have to suck a dick instead.
Sorry, I don't understand that joke.
Oh. Explain it to him.
Well, yeah, it's because you can suck a dick, but you
How do you say
smoke weed.
penis in Korean?
고추.
Kochu. You can't smoke marijuana, but you could lick kochu. Funny?
What is the coach?
What?
Well, I don't know what the coach.
Kochu. Kochu.
Kochu.
고추.
Kochu.
Penis.
Penis. Dick. Dick. Dick.
There's the laugh. That's what we were looking for.
How we bring the world together. We
I
really-
didn't know you can speak Korean.
Yeah, we can talk Korean.
Yeah.
Kochu to you, buddy. This is so nice. It's beautiful the way you bring father and son together.
This
a beau-
is incredible. This is the first time we've talked to you. We've heard so much about you before. Hans is an absolute star. Do you are you proud of him for having a white American girlfriend?
Within lips. He's okay with sucking dick. Your girlfriend. I'm not so happy
I
about it.
don't mind. Not especially, but I think if he has a girlfriend, that's fine and that's good. But fight or other things are not important.
Other things
It's
are
not
more important.
Race is not important.
Race is not important.
Wow.
Just the gochu.
Wow. Race is very important to Hans. He must get his racism from his mother.
How do you say vagina?
I actually didn't learn that one.
How do you say vagina?
How do you say vagina in Korean?
중국?
Chungo. So your son puts his foot in her kunjo. Chunga.
He puts
Sorry.
his cujo in.
I want him to know that
Chungu?
she's very open to your culture, so he knows she's accepting. A woman who lets you put her foot in her cucho is an accepting person.
Before we let you go, Mr. Kim, one last question. Do you know any jokes? Do you have like a short joke that you'd like to do for the first time in Kill Tony history? We have you here on speakerphone. Do you know any jokes?
The joke of Hans, you mean?
One joke.
One joke.
So I remember one of his jokes about Martin Luther King's Day, but I cannot reproduce because my English is not.
Here's what
so
I'm going to
good.
say. You tell the joke, you say the joke in Korean and talk slowly, and then your son will translate it into
Yes.
English for us.
Yes. You can do
This is so weird. Kill Tony is closed caption.
It is amazing. You do the joke in Korean, and Hans is going to translate it
You ready?
for us. Martin Luther King Day joke has to be good. I hope it ends in the N-word. Let's go.
Go. Go.
So Hans went to library on Martin Luther King's Day, and the library is closed. So he can learn about Martin Luther King. So
Can you translate louder?
It should be open on Martin Luther King's Day, and instead of that, what was this? The library should be closed.
The library shouldn't be closed. Why can I translate?
On Hitler's birthday.
Hitler's birthday.
Wow.
Something like that.
Wow.
The whole crowd became Asian for a
That was
second.
actually good. That was better than
Good.
your son's first 50 seconds of his set tonight.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Kim, thank you so much for talking to us.
Great.
Your son is absolutely killing it. He's a star. He has a full-time career. He's absolutely a stud. You raised a great boy. Thank you so much. What?
I gonna pay for my interview.
Gotta go. See you later, buddy. Oh, shit. Man, that guy knows how to get me to hang up real quick.
He started doing the math.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
A true mathematician. Am I going to get paid for my interview?
My lips started to quiver.
I can barely tell they're so thin. Hans, what a great way to start the show. You did it again.
Thank you, Tony.
Beautiful, beautiful boy. Come on. The legend Hans Kim.